Welcome to In the Kitchen with Dinah. Today we're making Crockpot beef stew.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Gonna taste good, I know.
Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Dinah, and if you're a new viewer, I just want to say welcome. I'm glad you're watching today. We're going to make some Crockpot beef stew. It's pouring rain outside on this beautiful springy day, which we need desperately, and it just sounded good. So I'm going to walk you through it. It's super easy, and it's something you can throw in the Crockpot before you head to work or head out the door for your busy day. So let's get started. I've just got my Crockpot here. I've sprayed it with nonstick spray. And I've got 1.5 to 2 pounds of beef stew, and it's just thawed a little. So you can get it in there. Dump it in. We're just gonna pretty much dump everything in. I've got 3 cups of potatoes. Let's get all of that out. 2 cups of celery, or 2 cups of carrots. I've got a cup of celery, and I've got an onion chopped up. So we're gonna just dump that in. We're gonna be eating on this for days. All right. Let's get some seasoning in. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. We're just gonna sprinkle some garlic powder in there, probably around a teaspoon. Give it a good mix of pepper in there. We're gonna give this a good stir before we turn it on anyway. The instructions are, you can turn it on high for 4 to 5 hours if you're like noon, it's noon today, so I'm still gonna set it on low. So high for 4 to 5 hours, or you can go on low for 6 to 8 very easily. So if you do it first thing in the morning, just stick it on low for 6 to 8 hours and it'll be ready when you come home. So we're gonna turn this one on. I'm gonna turn it on low for about 6 hours, depending on how yours works. Okay, there we go, because it takes a minute to get heated up. Okay, so we've got garlic and pepper in there. I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon of thyme. And if you have rosemary and you like that, you can add that too. Let's put some salt in. Probably could have measured it out, but you can always add more seasoning. And about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I just kind of go like that, call it good. So the next item is tomato. So if you have a can of tomato sauce, this is just a little 8 ounce, it's 1 cup of tomato sauce, or if you have like a can of V8, that works too, that adds really great flavor. If you don't have either of those, if you have a can of tomato paste, add a cup of water and probably about 3 tablespoons of the tomato paste. So that one's pretty flexible. And then we have 4 cups of beef broth here, and I am just using the better than bouillon, and I put it in with hot water. Gotta put that in. That smells so good. Okay, then I'm just gonna kind of give it a stir. And at the end, we're gonna add some peas and some corn, and I won't do that probably until like the last 10 minutes of cooking, because those cook really fast. And then if you want it thicker, we can add a cornstarch slurry, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, so that's about all I do. And I throw on the lid, and I walk away, and we'll be back in about 6 hours, so we'll see you then. Well, welcome back. It's been 5 to 6 hours. This is bubbling away, and we're gonna add some corn and some peas. And these are right out of the freezer. I'm just gonna put some in. Give them a stir. It is gonna cool it down a little because they are frozen, but we're gonna also put some cornstarch in here to thicken it up a little. By the time the cornstarch cooks and everything, they'll be perfect. Oh, everything is so tender. Be careful stirring it here. All right, so make sure it's on high because you want to keep it boiling. And I have in this little bowl, I have 2 tablespoons of water. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and we're going to make a slurry. Just make sure all the lumps are out. I just go. All right. So get that mixed in a little. And I'm gonna put the lid back on. I'm just gonna sit here for another just a couple minutes till it thickens, and then we'll be ready to eat. Super duper simple. Okay, we'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes. I put the carrots have been in there all day. The peas and the corn in, and the cornstarch slurry, and it's thickened up really nicely. And you'll want to taste it for seasonings. I had to add a little more salt to mine for sure. Let's see if I can get it in the bowl. Nope. Looks so yummy. Look at that. And if you want it thicker, you can just add more of the cornstarch water slurry. That's absolutely no problem. All right, I think that looks good actually. Let's dish the other one up. Yummy. Look at how yummy that is. It is so good. You always say that, still good. Put another carrot in there. All right. Boy, these are super hot. I'm gonna set this down because it's burning a hole in my hand. Well, I just wanna say thanks for joining my kitchen today as we made some crockpot beef stew on this rainy day. And now it's turned out pretty beautiful outside. It's still a little rainy. But thanks for joining me, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I've got more great recipes coming on my channel, and you guys have a great day. We'll see you next episode.
Okay, that was easy. 6 minutes, we're done. All right, breaking front camera. Okay, so that, oh, sorry, oh my gosh, you ran right in my nose.
That's what he did to me, that's how I hurt my shin.
Anyway, you smell.
All sorts of good,
Something
Mom.
good? You smell something good? All right, good boy.
Oh, I should probably move this, eh?
Okay, breaking camera 1.
Oh, break everything.
Breaking over.
Gonna taste good, I know.